Well, good morning. Let's talk about the scavenger hunt assignment for a moment. Un, uh, Unlike the wrap-up assignment, this is much more targeted. We're looking for support for a given theme or a given topic, and it's unlike the wrap-ups in that it's not a summary. In your own words, we would like for you to read the chapter closely. I take notes. Uh, Makes it easier to go back and write your paper from the notes as much as the chapter itself. And you can do this in any sequence you want to, whether you do the wrap up first, whether you do the discussion forum posting first, or whatever. I think I do the scavenger hunt assignment last. First of all, you'll be more familiar with the chapter. You'll have your notes all ready to go. You'll have a chance to reflect on a lot of the contents of the chapter more. But anyway, you might even want to look ahead to this assignment before you begin the other assignments and see what kind of themes you're going to be talking about in the scavenger hunt part of the assignment, which will give you an idea where to put your notes. Anyway, do it as you see fit. You may change your style a time or two in the first two or three assignments and figure out what's best for you. Anyway, review your chapter notes and put them in a context according to the themes of the two questions. And there'll be two questions on each chapter, or two topics, I should say, two themes, two topics. I'd make an outline. Actually, any time that you're going to write anything, even you're writing a letter home to mom or something, I'd make a quick little outline, maybe 4 or 5 points that you want to cover. Make sure you get them in the right order you want to talk about. Anyway, it'll make your writing much more coherent, and it actually make it a lot easier too. After you get your points all lined up, write a short essay on each one of these two subjects that we've got. 200 words each minimum. That's probably about a page for most of you. We'll call that the scavenger hunt topic. Use a narrative writing style, pretty much just in your own words, the way that you would write it. I don't ask for any particular discipline. We have students in this class from all majors and all disciplines, and they use different kinds of writing styles. That's fine. They cite things different ways. That's fine. But just use a narrative style, pretty much in your own way that you'd be talking, you'd be explaining something to a friend. But don't just answer the questions. Put them in a context. Put them in the context of the chapter. Describe whatever new things that you may have learned, whatever may have surprised you when you were reading the chapter. But by all means, use your own words. Don't lift anybody else's notes out or quotes or sources or anything. Be sure and just put everything in your own words. Can't get in trouble if you do that. If you do want to cite something, and by the way, I don't care where you get to, if you have additional information that you want to use, you have another book, you have, in fact, I'm one of those that I really don't object for you pulling things down off of the internet. It's not all trash. Most of it is, but you can find some good stuff of substance out there. But cite it. Tell me where you got it, and you can include it. But just be sure and tell whoever is reading this paper where you got that information and maybe why you brought it in. I would like to see you prepare your assignment in Arial font. Use type font number 12 if you would. All black, no all caps. I still get a paper once in a while. Somebody put on an uppercase and just type away. Anyway, be very critical of your thoughts. Reflect on everything that you're writing. This can be a great learning experience. It's a great exercise. You don't have to agree with all the conclusions of everything that you read. You can state that, but opinions are great as long as you back them up with sources and facts. We love opinions. Opinions are great. Everybody ought to have some opinions. But opinion is, just based on nothing. It's just a feeling. I think this. I think that. That's worthless. As long as you cite your sources, use whatever source you want to bring to the table. But give it your best critical thinking effort. You can type it into the text box as you go. I wouldn't, but you could. You may be a better writer than I am. You probably are. But anyway, I'd prepare it on text on the word processor. And and then copy and paste it over into the box and upload it to me. Be sure that whatever word processor you use or whatever computer you're using, send it only to me in Word or text or rich text, something like that, something very common. I prefer Microsoft Word, be the easiest one for my software to open it up, and it's a little more streamlined for me to read and grade and do all the things I have to do. Anyway, submit both of these essays, these short little essays, the 200 words each. Submit them together in a single document. You can be part one, part 1 and 2, part A and B, however you want to do it. But just shoot them to me all as in one complete transaction. I'll grade them. You get 1 grade for both parts, but attach it to your assignment, and don't send it to me by email. Don't send me any printed hard copy or anything like that. And if you will, post your assignments as early as you can. I get bombarded the last day or two of the week that the assignment is due, and I try to get things graded within about 48 hours. But when I have 120 or 30 papers to read and grade, it's hard for me to hit that target. But I do my best, and if you'll spread it out and send me your stuff as quick as you start reading and studying for the week, go ahead and upload it to me and let me get started grading on it. Anyway, that's all I've got to say about the scavenger hunt at this point. Be looking forward to seeing what you upload to me. Be very interested. Thank you so much. Talk to you later.